All right, my fellow wine explorers, welcome back to NerdVine. I have thrown my schedule. I know I had said I had this really detailed schedule. Thrown it to the wind. It was supposed to follow Pinot Noir with Pinot Gris, but today we're going to talk about Riesling. So if you follow me at all on Instagram, there's no pressure because yes, there is a lot of wine, but there's also a lot of cats and a lot of running, so it is a ride. Anyway, if you follow me on Instagram, you may have seen I passed my introductory sommelier exam. Have like a certificate, and check out, I haven't even taken this pin out of the thing yet, but it says introductory course. I'm so excited. So to celebrate, what else would I do but make my partner watch the second Saw movie with me, obviously, and they talk a lot about Riesling. So we were very curious, and now I'm going to share some of our findings with you. I read once that if Riesling were a character in a spy movie, it would be the undercover agent with this air of mystery and ready to surprise you with its versatile flavors, and I so love that. First things first, so Riesling hails from the cool climates of Germany, and when I say cool, I mean like downright chilly. So remember we were talking about the 30 to 50 degree latitudes in the Pinot Noir video? Here is a little map of the Mosel region of Germany. Thank you, Wine Folly. I appreciate you. And I can't actually do this backwards. So you'll see Luxembourg, France. And then if we look at this map of Germany, thank you, mapsofworld.com, for providing this. You will see we've got, this is backwards, right? Luxembourg, France, and this is the 50 degree line. So like we're not growing grapes up here. This is not wine territory. So we are Chile. Not the country Chile, but rather the 1 to 2 degree band of Chile latitude. Anyway, hang on to your wine glasses because this grape was also like, hold my earrings, and is now grown in way warmer places like Austria. Okay, maybe that's not a ton warmer. That's like a 47-ish degree latitude, and the United States and Australia. So check this out. Victoria, Australia, which is down here, makes some pretty nice Rieslings. This is approximately 32 degrees latitude, so way closer to the equator than 49 or 50. And there are other places growing Riesling. Riesling like us is not bound by other people's expectations. Okay, maybe that's a bit of a stretch, but it is a crazy go-getter of a grape. So it also has this reputation for being sweet, and in fact, that's why I've never been a huge Riesling fan. But it is time to debunk that myth, and I collapsed and it startled Amos, and change my own mind. So sure, there are sweet Rieslings. They will give your taste buds a sugar high and take them on kind of a trip, but there are these bone-dry Rieslings, and that's when you start to hear terms like zesty, crisp, zingy, racy, elegant. I love racy as a wine descriptor. The word itself dates back to the 1650s, but I always think of the like 1900s and the flappers being all racy with their drop waistlines and their bare ankles. I digress. Riesling can express itself in so many ways. Just think of it as this like grape chameleon adapting to whatever the winemaker is in the mood for. Feeling floral and fruity? Great. Grab one that takes you to the gardens in the summer where flowers are blooming and the citrus is ripe for picking, and you're having a summer picnic with candied lemon peel. And if you're pushing the weirder end of the spectrum, it's okay. This is a safe space. We can be weird here. You can finagle some of those petrol-like aromas that are truly considered desirable. I actually really like them, and often take some meticulous aging. So grabbing a Riesling is like sipping on a bouquet of surprises, and I am so here for it. So a lot of the magic of the Riesling lies in its acidity, racy acidity, I just love that descriptor. The mouth-watering zing you may hear mentioned makes it both fun and also a fantastic food pairing sidekick. So if you want to up the spice on your Thai curry, bring it on. Just want a platter of cheeses on the porch with some friends? Riesling's got you. As hinted, for those who like to age their wines, I know it's tough to save them and not drink them. I believe in you. Riesling also has your back. Aged Rieslings can develop this crazy complexity in addition to the petrol that's somehow both really well integrated, but also has you like swirling, sniffing, sipping, just constant intrigue. Okay, I'm kind of rambling now, but the point is, whether you are a sugar bomb fiend or an acidity aficionado, work a Riesling into your journey. If you've been sipping already, top yourself off, or if you need to pause to go grab a glass, I will be here with my 2 glasses. So this was a super fun experiment, and I highly recommend this sort of escapade with your own wines if you can. This is, the Adolf Mueller Kabinett Riesling from Mosel, and this is the potentially better known, check out the label, Dr. Heidemann Bergsweiler Kabinett Riesling, also from Mosel. So we cracked them both, why not? And no, I'm starting to feel, I don't know, both better and more confused about how wild the range of Riesling flavors can be. So let's give this a pour. Speed this up in post-production. Oh, so the colors do look nearly identical, like wild. But the tastes are totally different insofar as like my palate is concerned. So hope I'm doing this right. This Adolf Mueller is much drier. Yeah, and packs a much, I don't want to say drier, it's less fruit forward, and it packs a more aggressive mineral punch. This wine is a summer fling when you're on vacation on rocky beaches and there's salt spray and lemonade and kisses under the sun. I'm just... It's so nice. The Dr. Heidemann's Bergweiler, this is not like the most refined assessment, but it's Fruit Loops. Boozy Fruit Loops though, so that's nice. If you've never had Fruit Loops, just imagine if you took the intense fruitiness of fruit candy, but don't make it sugar laden. I know it's a little confusing, I just misspoke myself. Despite this being sweeter, fruitier than the Adolf Mueller, I still wouldn't call it off dry. It is still a dry wine. I would love to pair this one though with some spicy foods, the aforementioned curries, maybe if you've got some nice spicy sausages on a charcuterie board, sprinkle some ghost pepper salt on my popcorn. While the Adolf Mueller, I expect, will pair really nicely with the truffled burrata that I plan to have later this evening on a not-so-spicy charcuterie. That's it for today's NerdVine adventure. I hope you will celebrate with me a little. I'm very excited. Go ahead, raise your Riesling-filled glass, and as always, stay nerdy. Fruit Loops. It's but good Fruit Loops.